Welcome to the KiddNation Extra, everybody.
Hola.
Wow, what a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, our equipment broke this morning before we launched the show, so we had to do a few segments from Kelly's old office, which is now Trey's room, and it was packed in there. But we managed.
We made it.
We got through it. Sometimes things don't go right at work, and you just got to make do with what you got. And
The show must go on, whatever type of show you have at your job.
I'd be lying to you if I said it was easy. But it was a little difficult for us. Everybody was off.
Yeah.
But we're back. Tomorrow should be back to normal. Our engineer's going to work hard on it. And I thought my weekend was very stressful, but today proved otherwise.
Yeah, I come to work to get away from a stressful weekend sometimes, honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's just so many obligations. And walked into, everything crashed this morning.
Yeah.
And it wasn't an easy fix.
And I know Kelly and I had a similar weekend because sports are back. And as fun as that is for us adults, and when you're single and you get to go to the bars and watch all the football games and baseball and whatever you want to watch, it's a lot different when you have kids.
Yeah.
And I noticed that this weekend.
A
Yeah.
lot of kids' activities and stuff. They ramp up too. School started
So
back,
much.
so
My daughter's, she's playing for her school and
volleyball, right?
volleyball.
She made the team.
And she made the team, but when she was trying out for the team, we didn't know if she was going to make it or not. So we went ahead and signed her up for the rec league. So now she's on 2 volleyball teams.
She's on 2 teams.
And we drew the short straw. Wow. Our games are at 8 a.m. on Saturday mornings.
Oh boy.
And you got to show up early. You just can't walk in the door at 8.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's how our weekends are going to be for a
How'd
while.
they do, though? How did Emma Kelly do with
we
the volleyball?
Lost. We
yeah.
lost.
Both?
Yeah. But, it's okay. It's a
learning.
team just figuring each other out. And they've only had one practice. So hopefully next week will be a better week.
What about the boys and their baseball games? How'd they do?
But let me just real quick on the volleyball. It is so new that they don't even have their uniforms yet. So they have like a handful of girls who were on the team last year, and the rest of them, they were told to either wear a pink or a red T-shirt, and they got black duct tape, and they made numbers on the back of all their shirts. So that's how they were playing Saturday.
Oh, that's cool.
We had the
Most
same.
ragged looking thing, but
We had the same thing, Kelly. We had our first football game this season for my son's team, and we didn't have our helmet decals in yet. Our game jerseys didn't come in.
Yeah.
So we show up to this game, and these boys on the other team show
they're
up.
Looking right.
they're like semi-pro.
Yeah.
Some of these teams.
I would have killed to have had the uniforms that these boys had. There were fitted jerseys out, like stitched on numbers. Their names were on the back of the jerseys. Their decals were all cool looking.
I will go to some of these little baseball games. Both of our sons now are playing baseball. And the families take it so seriously, some of these teams. They have banners made with the entire team on it.
Pictures?
And they put it up on the dugout every time. It's just like they're taking it
Serious.
next level.
Yeah.
Now I love that it's next level with the uniforms and the banners and everything. But what I've heard about and I was totally not ready for was the parents.
Oh yeah, the serious parents.
There was a fight.
There was a fist fight.
There was a fist fight before my son's game. It was a team before us.
Okay, and what age are the kids?
This is 2nd grade football.
Okay, was it just like Papa Bear trying to knock somebody out because they hit his son too hard?
I honestly, no, it was 2 parents from different teams, and I guess one. It was a close game because I saw the score. It wasn't like one blew the other one away, so it was a close game. So it wasn't
Even
that
more intense.
Yeah. So, but something happened to it where 2 parents got into it. I don't know what went down. All I know is what my wife told me. She said it was scary because these people are big.
It's so scary when that stuff happens. You don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
My daughter had gone ahead of my wife to go get a seat. And so there's my little 6-year-old daughter gets past these people. As my wife's trying to get back is when the fist fight starts. So she was afraid that my daughter was going to get squashed because people are being thrown around. People are throwing off each other. And they broke it up. And then they went back at it again.
Oh my goodness.
It's 2nd grade football.
2nd grade football.
Honestly, it doesn't. Nobody's going to remember who won this game in about 10 years when they're playing high
Your
school.
kid got disrespected, JC.
Jeez.
The kids go up there, hey, you need to calm down,
Right?
parents.
The kids were acting way better than the
so
parents.
embarrassing for the kids.
Yeah.
I know.
Because the kids went to the 50, they high-fived, they shook hands.
Hey,
The kids
they
were great.
They should be banned from going to any of the
Yeah, the parents
For
should.
a
kids'
couple of
games
weeks or something.
for
Yeah.
this season.
I know.
It's got to be a harsh penalty because anybody
Yeah.
can sit out for a week or two.
That's true.
It's
But
got to be a harsh penalty,
it
and then you
should
get
be.
a chance to come back next year.
But let's set a good example, parents. You know, or big brother or big sister. If you're out there, just set a good example. Somebody starts talking trash, You don't have to talk trash right back because you know those people are looking for a fight.
We're going to get to a point where we need to have security at Little League football
We
games.
did have security. That's who broke up the fight.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I think they already know what's going to happen, so they already had it ready to go. But I do want to brag on my son real quick because I know we're talking about sports a lot, but we're really, just started.
Yeah.
So my son's been practicing. This is tackle football now, and it's a lot different than flag. And I noticed that his confidence was just in the gutter.
Aww.
Yeah, because here I go. I'm telling him for the last 7 years, almost 8 years, I'm telling him, don't bully kids. Don't hit kids. Be nice to kids. Be gentle with kids. So this whole time, for 7.5 years, I'm feeding this to him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, I tell him, hey, all that stuff I told you about, hitting kids and bullying, go out there and do the opposite.
Go rip his head off.
Their block off.
So he was having a tough time with it. He was not into the
He
contact.
goes against his instincts now.
A couple times in practice, I caught him saying, I suck. And, I made him run for it. I was like, no, you got to, I tried to get his confidence back up. And this is why I was nervous. I told you guys I was nervous on Friday for the game. Not because of my team, but because of Cason. I was nervous that he was just not going to have the love for the game that I had. And he wants it. I could tell he wants to like the game because I do. And first play of the game.
Yeah.
We're on defense. We have him playing like lineman, D-line, which is at the end. So basically, you're right there in front of the quarterback, Kelly. My son, first play of the game, shoots past 2 kids, throws them off. He didn't do this at all during practice, ever.
Oh, he's
throws these 2 kids off and goes and tackles the quarterback and running back at the same time.
Wow.
By himself. Yeah, because they were trying to hand it off, so he just took them both down.
Wow.
MVP.
Now, that was his only tackle of the game until the last play of the game. He got the last one, too.
He starts good and finishes
Bro,
good.
if you could see how happy I was and how high we were all jumping on the sidelines for Cason, because we've all noticed how much he struggled with getting that confidence going. And when he came off with
swag.
With swag and everything. Oh, man, it made me so happy to see him get that back.
Are there any girls on the team? That's another level. They've got to get past, like, my daughter's school.
Yeah.
She's in a school that goes from 6th to 8th grade. 7th and 8th graders get to play football, and it's tackle football. And there is one girl on the team, and she's not a kicker.
No.
She is out there, and she's going shoulder to shoulder with boys. And I would imagine that's a hard thing mentally to
for
get
a boy
past.
to get, that you have to go hit a girl.
And she's right there with them, man.
We don't have a girl on our team. I think there might be a girl on one of the other teams in the league if she transferred from flag to tackle. But if you guys remember a few years ago, a girl from my high school called us. Her name was Rhonda Lindiza. She played football with me. And
what was her
she
position?
played, I think we had her at safety because she could hit.
Really?
She was a baller. I would say she was top 10 players on our team.
Wow.
And we had a team of about 30 kids. And so, yeah, she was one of the better players. She happened to not grow as much as we did when we got to high school and was unfortunately not able to play at that level anymore. But she was really good. And a lot of the girls that play in the youth leagues, they end up being one of the better players.
Yeah.
Well, we had some out here, the
semi-pro girls.
Female football team.
Yeah.
They took me out. I mean,
they hit, man.
Yeah.
Girl, don't take it easy on the girls because they're coming at you just as hard, man.
Hard.
They took Al out, and then Al took one of them out.
Yeah, buddy. That's right.
Let's play some more touch football, baby.
See, now you ruined
Now
it.
you made it all creepy. But hey,
ruined it.
good luck to all the kids out there that are starting their season and all the parents. Make sure you keep it nice out there. And we're happy for everybody. I know it's a good time. A lot of stress, but it's all worth it in the end. Let's get to the question of the day from Brooke. She wants to know, what moment from your years at the Kid Craddock Morning Show has made you laugh the most? Mine is when Kelly told Kid she was going to bring his mom back from the dead on his birthday, and Al could not stop giggling.
That was a good one.
That is a good one.
Except I was having to hold my laugh. I couldn't do it out loud. So I had my head, I was underneath the table laughing so hard because I made a real cold comment.
Yeah.
And to laugh at it ruined it.
So she kept it serious.
Oh, man, that was hard.
Oh, man.
That was a good laugh.
It's so hard to
so
think.
many. I have one that pops into my mind from the other building. So, JC, you weren't even here, but Kelly was. And Kid would grab objects and just make a bit out of it, just off the top of his head. And
See this in your cardboard tube?
He grabbed the cardboard tube from a paper towel roll, and just like Kelly just said, I can't reenact it and make it funny,
It
but
was like an infomercial, like,
it's a cardboard tube.
and he was trying to sell a cardboard tube.
It was the
so
stupidest,
stupid. That's the thing.
funniest thing I think I've ever heard. It was just so off the cuff. It wasn't written. It wasn't planned. And he just grabbed this,
Yeah.
you know.
It was the spontaneous moments like that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are really just so stupid.
And that's what you're laughing at.
And
You're
yeah.
laughing
Giggles.
at how stupid it is.
It's not really bitter. Mine's probably, if we're going, the first one that popped in my head was when Kelly got mad about the popcorn coupon.
Yeah.
That
was
one
a classic.
because she went off on Kid and Al.
And me, yeah.
And I was just hiding under the desk right over here
Yeah.
because it was outscored.
That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Anna,
Yeah.
do you have
Do you have
any-
one?
You've only been here a short time.
Are you on Jenna's mic? Which mic are you on?
I don't know. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
There you
Hello? Hi. Well, I mean, I grew up listening to you guys, obviously. So I
Okay.
think, like, if I think about from, like, when I was a listener, I'd say I used to have So Hard at Must Be Nice Guy. And that's such, like, a classic.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
nice.
Must be nice.
Hey, Al.
But from being, like, since being here, I laugh every day with you guys.
Aw, sweet Anna.
We'll keep you.
All right, and Jenna can't tell us her favorite moment. She had to leave early today because
Yeah.
she had some things that she had to take care of.
Yep.
But I'm sure she has one. Maybe you can ask her another time. And if you want to be the comment or question of the day, drop it right there. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. $5,000 up for grabs with Beat the Bank ATM. Plus, we want to hook up a teacher with $500 for his or her classroom, thanks to Pilot Pen, the Overachievers Prize Pack. And
You're going to tell us about us.
unpopular opinions. I found out something that I apparently have known my whole life was wrong. And my wife and I were arguing about it. It turned into a whole thing. And once I found out she was right, of course, I just kept piling on, because I can't.
You got your position, man.
I got my position. So we're going to do unpopular opinions tomorrow as well. What is the front of the envelope?